Police, the public, and city agencies, the CAPS partnership that makes neighborhoods safer. I'm Peter Carl, and this is Chicago Crime Watch. Fourth and goal may sound like a sports term, but on Chicago's South Side, it stands for a police investigation that put a major drug operation, OOB, out of business.
This community's been under siege for a long time.
The community in question is in South Chicago along 93rd Street between Chappelle and Paxton in the 4th Police District. Operation Fourth and Goal was launched after a number of community complaints about drug dealing and violence.
They pretty much just operated just openly and notorious, just with a reckless abandonment. They really didn't care.
They were members of a violent street gang, the Gangster Disciples Boss Pimps, that operated an open-air drug market that sold crack cocaine. The drugs were dealt near 4 schools and 2 churches. The Narcotics and Gang Investigation Section, or NAGIS, started its investigation the day after Christmas 2006.
Buyers or sellers would often hop into the vehicles of the buyers and make them drive around the neighborhood looking for police before selling them narcotics.
Drug dealers getting into vehicles pose an incredible risk to undercover officers.
It's a very risky venture to allow someone into your vehicle not knowing whether they're armed or not, and not knowing the mindset of the individual, whether they're going to intentionally get into the car to do harm to you or just simply to rob you. Either way, it's a very, very dangerous situation.
And one undercover officer was robbed during the course of the 6-month investigation.
These things don't always happen overnight. It took 6 months for this case to unfold and come to fruition, and I'm proud that the community is going to get some relief, that the police really serve and protect us.
The conclusion of the operation was announced to a number of community members and pastors from the 4th District. This is a community active in CAPS. Court advocates will follow this case through the courts.
When the court proceedings come about, we want to have a good presence in the courts just to let them know, as a community, of course, we're not going to take this, we're not going to tolerate it.
One of the houses that was used to store drugs at 2046 East 93rd Street literally operated within 10 yards of a preschool. Police say they will try to seize that house and another one on South Kenwood through asset forfeiture. When police arrested 7 gang members, narcotic-sniffing dogs were used and 155 grams of crack cocaine was confiscated, along with money and guns.
When you go into a street corner conspiracy mission, all it takes is 1 gram of crack cocaine to get you a minimum of 6 years. And that's regardless of what your involvement is.
4th District Commander Alexander told the community city services will be called in to follow up, and he encouraged the community to stay involved. Ministers will be encouraging their congregations the same thing.
This Sunday, I'm going to be telling them things are changing, and we need to continue to work with the police department to help them make sure that it does stay quiet so that it doesn't come back in. You know, too often a vacuum wants to be filled, and we need to make sure that vacuum doesn't get filled. They're gone. Let's keep them out of there.
In the last 16 months, 795 drug dealers have been charged in open-air drug market conspiracy cases. Operation Fourth and Goal is the 14th open-air drug market operation that has been shut down so far this year. That's it from the Crime Watch News Desk. I'm Peter Carl. Thanks for watching.